Alright guys, welcome to episode 41 of EDH Commander Challenge. I'm your host BT alongside...
That's time.
How you doing, good sir?
Good.
Alright, so today we've got for you two more generals from the awesome Dominaria set that we've been having so much fun with. This week I've got for you Multani the Yavimaya Avatar. It is a elemental avatar, go figure, right? It's a 0/0 with reach and trample. And it gets +1/+1 for each land you control and in your graveyard. I remember the first time I read it, I'm like, oh, big deal, it's from your field. But when I read the graveyard part, I'm like, this can be brutal. And of course, it's almost got like the god abilities where it can come back from your graveyard to your hand. In this case, you have to bounce 2 lands, pay 2 mana, including a green, and get it from your graveyard back to your hand. What do you got for us, Francis?
I have Tatyova, the Benthic Druid, which is basically a landfall merfolk, which is when the land comes into play, I gain a life and a draw card.
So lots of I'm almost expecting like Landfall to come out from here. So let's get this match started with like Turbo Multani versus Landfall Draw Life Gain, I guess what we call it. We had to roll off camera. See who goes first. I don't get to win these often. Francis won this time. So why don't you start us off, good sir?
1/1, Birds of Paradise.
That's a sexy start.
And go ahead.
Alright, draw for turn. I don't have anything that cool. Just go. Shooter! Lots of choices, I see.
I will go with the Cathedral War.
Oof. Are you planning to beat my face in with Birds of Paradise? Oh, you would not! I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything.
I was like, that's true!
I take 1, I'm at 39. I literally just got bird pecked.
Yeah.
What a jerk. What a jerk. What a jerk.
It's like the Roadrunners.
Oh, you're such a jerk. I'm gonna pay 2 to play a Gaia's Touch. I get to play an additional land, but it has to be a forest.
Ew.
I'll play a forest, and I will pass turn. Literally dying. Can you imagine dying to a Birds of Paradise?
That'd be hilarious.
That would be like the ultimate defeat. It's like, yeah, I think you need to take a little bit of time off the show, BT. Also, while Francis is thinking about what movie he wants to make, I just want to say thank you guys to putting us to almost 340 subscribers already. When we get to 400, we'll give you another giveaway. Also, once again, congrats to Jace Frost, who won our Lightning Greaves, as announced in episode 40. He's already one away from the General.
That's a creature?
No, it's an enchantment.
Oh.
I wish it was a creature.
1, 2, 3,
I'd be
4.
attacking you with it.
License wait.
I'll respond by sacking you so you don't get a draw. I gained 2 green mana.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I know it doesn't really matter, but still. Well, that was a good top deck.
Dangerous having too many lands going in the play.
Oh, I can't hate on you for that. 2 from here. Actually, sorry. What am I doing? 1 to play a Soul Ring. And, I guess we'll do 1 colorless floating. A Lotus Cobra.
Okay.
And with the colorless and 1, I'll play a Sylvan Scrying. Let me search my library for a land and put it in my hand. The card I'm going to go for is not Mosswork Bridge because stuffs.
This is stuff.
It's stuffs right now. It's just stuffs. I go over a Blighted Woodland.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn back to you.
Ooh.
Would you like to cut, sir?
Ooh.
Fua?
Oops.
There's a Fua?
Hoorah.
No one ever told me about this Fua Hura.
Let's see here. Okay, 1.
What color? He's the kind of
Green.
Oh, he got his Soul Ring! Cheater! He cheated. You all saw it.
Play my land for the turn.
Yep.
Play Woodlands.
He got his own Blighted Woodlands! What a copycat!
1, 2, 3. Sacrifice the Woodlands and go.
Cost 4 actually, the second.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I thought you. No, sorry, I'm thinking of something else. No, I apologize.
I'll
Yeah, go
use
ahead.
a bird for this.
You get 2 basics.
Yeah. And after that, I will be done my turn. The basics come to play tap, so I can't do anything with it anyway. So.
Fair is enough. Okay, so it's my turn then.
Actually, no, not this. No.
Yes.
Refuse.
Why do you get to refuse? Is the question I'm having.
1, 2.
Oh, great! Here comes the counter spells.
No.
Draw.
They're tapped.
I don't believe you. Okay. Let's see. I'll start by playing the Blighted Woodlands I got last turn. So I have a green from Lotus Cobra. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You've got
That was
mail.
my phone. I suppose I shouldn't waste the opportunity to get the general on the board before you start counterspelling all my stuff. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. Multani! Your turn.
Okay, untap.
Are you sure I'm tapping? I should prefer you tap.
Okay,
It's got so much mana.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Play my land for the turn.
You go up to 41, you get a free draw. It's not interesting for me.
After that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lands.
You do have 4, and you still have 4 cards in your hand. Now, if you play, that would be great. So you have 4 mana, 4 cards, you play a 4 casting cost spell. And you have 4, 4, 4.
I'll poke you for 1.
That is just rude. Okay, I'm at 38.
Go.
He's trying to kill me in 38 more turns
wait.
with it. Oh,
Can I
sorry.
do something else?
Yeah, sure, of course.
And turns.
Casual, bro.
This is an enchantment. I forgot it's an enchantment.
Casual.
1, and I will put the Shaper Sanctuary.
Yep, but this is still untapped.
Yeah.
So that's what if I target one of your stuff, you get to draw a card or something?
Yeah, you can target anything with a spell, I get to draw.
That's annoying. Alright, so it's my turn. Oh, now I'm getting the land. So I'll play Forest. I have a green floating from there. Let's see. I wonder if it would have made a difference or not. Probably not. Okay, how much land do you have untapped? 2, right?
Well, yeah, just 2. But they're not blue, so.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Because this might come back and hurt me in the end, but I'll try it. I still have 1 green from the Cobra, so the Growing Rights of Itlamok, trigger, top 4. Yes, it's a creature among them, thank goodness. Yavimaya Elder, the rest go to the bottom. Yeah, this might actually be good. Then 3 mana to cast said Elder. Oh wait, I take that back, sorry. I forgot to do something very important first. 3 Wood Elves. I'm gonna go get a Forest with it. So I have 1 green floating. I'd like to cut. And then I will pay the 3. Oh, sorry, I'll use the 2 plus the 1 I have floating off the extra there. And then I will play the Yavimaya Elder. I'm going to move into combat, and I'll attack you with my Multani. It is currently a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 6/6.
Okay, 6.
Okay, so that puts you to 35 and 35. Yeah, 35 and 6 Multani. I will pass. In the turn, I have 4 creatures. The Itlamok transforms. into the cradle. You're up to 36 and you draw a card.
Let's see here.
Got so much mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10 mana. You tooth and nail entwine. We're not friends anymore. It's like, I'll kick you out of here.
3, 4, 5. So, 1, 3.
That's 4 so far.
And then 1 and 2.
Uh-oh.
Reap and sow entwine.
What would you like? Well, I know what you're going to target, obviously. Yeah. I'll respond by floating 4, and then this goes away.
So is just one basic land?
No, it's any land you want.
Or a land card.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So just let me know when you move into combat, because I've got some responses. My growing rights.
He's too dangerous, man.
Well, it's just, you know, what really hurts is the fact that I don't know if it goes to the graveyard as a land or if it goes to the graveyard as an enchantment. So one thing you guys will have to tell me in the comments. I believe it goes back as the enchantment that it originally was. And again, for instance, it's any land you want, not basic lands. So if you have like a Nykthos, you can go for that. If you have a Strip Mine, you can go for that. If you have a Myriad Landscape, for example, you can go for that too. And you also trigger this again, so as soon as you go fetch out your land, after you shuffle, you get another draw, and I'll just put you up to 37 while I wait.
Make sure this is my hand, yeah. With a dare sneeze. I've done it before.
Hope we don't mess this up.
It's like, crud, I showed my hand in my deck.
Could you imagine if you did that? You'd be like, I just messed up my perfect game. Oh, I think he's decided on something. He's like a kid in the candy store, people. He's like, there's so much to choose from, I can't decide. It'd be like if you won a like I saw on Facebook the other day, there was this guy, or the girl actually, who won a contest from Funimation where she had, I think it was 60 seconds to go inside their back room and pick out any number of, you know, things related to animation she wanted. She grabbed like a bunch of DVDs. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's pretty cool. You got your lighthouse there. She grabbed a bunch of DVDs, visual novels, books. It was crazy. She had like a stack like this big in her hand when she walked out.
Okay, so I have...
Yep, that's on you. Did you get a draw? You're at 37 now, by the way.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential lands.
6.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry.
That's no. That's no. Okay, 1.
He's got more stuffs.
Not that one, not that one. Not that one.
Uh-oh.
2. Thought Vessel.
Yep. Now you have no maximum hand size anymore. Not that that matters since you're playing all the cards you draw.
Pretty much.
I love it. I thought Vessel's gone up so much in price, man. Jeez.
Yeah, for only a common.
Yeah, but it's so worth it apparently, just because of that no maximum hand size. It's like better than Spellbook.
Okay, and can't do anything else.
Okay, I'll use the 4 mana that I had. I'm gonna sack the Elders, so I get to draw first, and then search for 2 basics.
Yeah.
And I'll get my draw. So 1, 2. This is one of those times I wish you didn't blow up that enchantment I had. I'd be able to play both of them next turn.
No, that's the thing. Reason why.
Peter!
No, none of that shenanigans.
You love shenanigans. What are you talking about?
Only when I'm dealing them.
You're so mean. Draw for turn. That is cool. I can live with that. Let's see. So, oh, sorry.
I need a busty creature.
Did I play? I haven't played a land for a turn yet, so I'll play a land. I'll pay 1 to play an Elvish Pioneer. When it comes to play, I get to put a basic land from my hand to play tapped. Does that resolve? I'm asking because you have blue, so.
Yeah.
And also, because I played a land from here... Oh, wait. So I could have used the 1 mana from the Cobra, actually, to play that. So, and... hold on. Just making sure I did that. So I played a land. I got 1. And then I played 1 to play Tatyoya. Okay. So I still have 1 floating at the moment. I guess I'm just going to try and get as much damage on you as I can. So I am going to use the mana along with this and this. That's 4. And I'll sack the Blighted Woodland right away to go get 2 more basics into play tapped. And the Lotus Cobra gives me 2 more mana. The card is so amazing. I regret when this card came out why I didn't buy it when it was nice and cheap.
It's gone up price because of this.
Because of a lot of things. It's just broken. Go get lands, go get more mana out of it. I'll use the 2 mana plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 7. And I'll attempt to play Howl of the Night Pack. What this would do is it would give me a 2/2 green wolf token for each forest I control.
Can't do anything.
Yes, thank God. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get 9 2/2 wolves. I'll get that in a minute. First, I'd like to move into combat. Now, I'd like to attack you with Multani.
1 blue.
Uh-oh.
Colorless.
Beast Within.
I'll make a token of this one to block him with.
They're legendary.
Well, it's only until end of turn.
The moment you have 2 or more, the moment you have more than 1 legendary creature of the same thing, one of them dies immediately.
Oh.
You can only have 1 legendary at the same time. The only thing you can make a copy of, you can make a copy of one of your own creatures or any creature.
Put a token on the battlefield that is a copy of target creature you control.
Oh, you control. So the only thing you can make a copy of is the birds, but does that trigger this? Mass read if you don't mind?
Yeah. Should.
Oh, opponent controls, so no.
Okay, well, whatever. I'll target the birds. I'll block with a token of the bird or something. I take 1 damage.
Just to take 1 damage less? Okay. Let's see how much damage you block with 1 toughness then.
Yeah.
So let's see how much damage first coming at you. You have 1 from the Blighted Woodland in the graveyard, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have this is a 10-10 right now.
So I take 9 damage.
Okay, so yeah, that puts you to 15 Multani damage and 28 life. I'll say go after that. I'm just going to go get the wolf tokens. If I can find them in my mess of tokens here somewhere. I'll try this box first. So this is the closest.
I got lands and I can't cast anything.
You got tons of come on. Every time you can't cast anything, you've got tons
No,
of.
what I mean is I have tons of mana with nothing to cast.
Oh, okay, that's different. I was like, can't cast anything. This guy with all this mana.
Well, I played Nykthos.
You gain a life. You're at 29. You have to draw another card.
Card.
Where did I put? There you go. I found the wolf tokens. Thank goodness for that. I know where's my bigger dice that I have usually lying around somewhere. Is it over here? Oh, it just drops them on the floor. Bad on my part. Just need a dice of some kind. Oh, there you go. There. So this is up to 9. Ooh.
Oh, this is going to be a hit or miss, I guess.
Well, you don't have much to lose. You need something big.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And 4. 7.
Oh God. I'm scared.
Overflowing insight.
I let you draw like 7 new cards. Wow.
4, 5, 6, 7.
That's scary.
That's untapped.
Why don't you show the people on camera what you got out of that beautiful exchange? Honestly, I find that Overwhelming Insight to be another card that's underrated. I know it costs a lot of mana, but especially when you can top deck it, it's so worth it. It's like I go from 1 to 7, like, and And even after that, he still has 6 mana to his name. Well, guys, we're right now we're doing all right. In case you want to see what's in my hand, I don't really have much, I'm afraid, at the moment.
Nope. I can't deal with that commander.
Really? You scoop?
I can't do anything.
Oh, Lord,
I finally pulled the counter spells I needed, but they're pointless because he's already up.
I thought you were actually going to do something like Evacuation or Beast Within to kill it. And I had, what I was going to do is I was going to pay, I'm going to use its ability to bounce 2 lands, get it back to my hand, then Summer Bloom the lands back into play. Because I didn't have anything left. I had Summer Bloom and a Forest, and my next draw was a Elvish Harbinger.
The only thing I could do was...
If you had the mana for it, that would have been insane. I wonder what he would actually have gone for from my deck. For me, probably Beast. Yeah, you could have Knowledge Exploitation for a Beast Within, kill my general.
Yeah, but then you still would have did the whole combo thing of bringing it back anyways.
Well, yeah, but plus you would have had the 9 wolves to worry about on top of that.
So I would.
What was in your hand?
I need something like a Cyclonic Rift or something. But I had the Ring of Colonia. I had the other counterspell.
Another Condescend.
Mirari.
Oof.
Dissipate.
Yep.
Land. Kalani's Hard Expedition. Another land. That and that.
Well, you could actually have seen what your next draw would have been, which was a Sylvan Scrying.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, that wasn't actually half bad.
Then it was her.
Alright. So, guys, really, my next turn, as you saw, I would have drawn, got my Elvish, I would have played a Forest, which would have made this guy an 11/11, and swing with it and my 9 wolves. He would have obviously blocked one of my wolves, and this would have dealt 11 here, and this would have dealt, 18? Which, oddly enough, is exactly, wait, no. One would have been blocked, so 8 times 2 is 16. So you'd have taken 27, so you'd have been at 2. So you'd have taken more than enough commander damage to finish it off.
Because he has traveled everything, I would have taken it. I only had 3 defense.
I was actually thinking he's going to draw like Bribery or Moment's Peace, or what's another one that lets you Constant Mists, since he has so much mana on the field. Alright guys, that's it for this week. Also, Multani, by the way, another commander that I can tell you that is a great budget commander. Very, very low cost money-wise. You just get a bunch of search your lands out. This Lotus Cobra is really, really, really good. Probably one of the only higher end cards would be really worth putting in the deck. And if he had the Lotus Cobra, that would have been even better for him. This with his general, which would have been letting him draw a card, gain a mana, and gain a life at the same time. So your winner for this week is Multani the Yavimaya Avatar. Maybe next week we'll try to calm down a little bit on the Dominaria. At least one of us will try and find a commander of some kind. Maybe I'll put that Gonti I've been looking up recently. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much once again for joining us. Again, let's keep on pushing on the road to 400 subscribers on YouTube. Get that next giveaway underway. On behalf of the Mad Scientist, I am your host, BT. We appreciate you guys as always. Join our game. Continue to join our game. It is now your turn. Cheers!